Hi everyone. I am Bonnya from Kolkata. I am a trans woman. So this video is about my journey from a transgender person to an HR in a multinational company. Um, so in 2018, I lost my father. Uh, he committed suicide because of some financial reasons. And at that point of time, I was doing my master's. So I thought that I have to leave my studies, but I was a very good student at my university. So the head of the department of my university uh, requested me and told me that she would pay for my studies, but I should continue my study. Uh, in 2019, it was July, might be. The results came out, and I became a first class second in my department as well as in the university for the course which I was doing. I was doing human rights and human development. Uh, but sad to say that after my masters, after such good marks, I could not pursue my uh, like further studies. I wanted to do PhD, but as I lost my father, uh, I had to get a job as soon as possible. So I started doing academic research writing for a very small farm, and I used to get, you know, mm, 40 paisa per word, which amounted to almost 8,000 rupees in a month in 2019. And to get that 8,000 rupees, I have to travel at least 40 minutes from my house by train. Then I have to walk a distance of, you know, uh, 15 minutes in every season, be it summer, be it winter, be it monsoons. And the office area where I used to work, there were, it gets flooded during the monsoon, but I continued my work because I have to do the job, because my mother has given me, like, if I need to stay at home, then I have to pay a certain amount to my mother. And that was okay. I was paying half of my salary to my mother, like 4,000 rupees, just because I was staying at home and I was eating house food. During 2020, when the work from home started, the pandemic started, I thought of transitioning myself. I started my transitioning process. I started, like you know how can I start? I started wearing nail pens. I started, keeping long hairs. And then it took my mother in a different way. She became, very abusive physically, mentally. When I used to do work from home, after my office hours, she used to put off all the fans and lights, and I used to stay the entire evening without the fan and without the lights, until and unless it's night and it's sleep time, and she allows me to put on the fan and light. Mm. And then again, she used to verbally abuse me because of my transitioning and all. So in 2022, I decided to move out of my house. I moved out from my place and I started staying at a rented place. At that point of time, I was doing freelance work, academic research writing, but then I decided that this was time that a freelance won't help me. I started to look for job. I enrolled in a company for a BPO process. It was you know a third party payroll process. I started doing the BPO process job, but I could not survive there much, because as I was a transgender person, they asked me to use the handicapped toilet. Uh, and handicap is a term which is, both offensive for a transgender person as well as a person who are with disabilities. You cannot tell a person with disabilities, you cannot call them handicapped. So I resigned from there. and I then again joined another academic research company where my salary was 18,000 rupees. But then I have to start my transition process. I have to go into my hormone therapy, and if you look at the market, price and all, it's very costly. Okay, very costly. If you are not financially stable, you cannot go through the transitioning process. So I started looking for job. I was very frustrated. I thought of that if I cannot do my transition, then my uh, life would be worthless, or my dreams would be worthless. And suddenly, Randstad happens to me. I got this job. I got an interview call. I got this job, and now I am there in Randstad. As an HR executive, I look after 600 people's salary, their reimbursements. I have a very good work environment. Uh, I can use the female toilet and everything. But this is my story. This is the story where, you know, I had to work very hard. I had to go through a lot of struggles because when there was no money, I walked, miles, a distance of 2 to 3 kilometers and skip the auto fare so that I can buy a slice of butter. But the world is changing, institutions are changing. There are various organizations who are coming forward to help the LGBTQIA community, and for that, I would like, there is Baoiam. They are actually coming up with this very, very liberal and very good idea of Pride Fusion. The Pride Fusion is a course where they would be providing the LGBTQIA community people with data management, data science, and other relevant upskilling courses, almost free. There would be very minimal charges. The idea of this Pride Fusion is that the organizations would have to hire them on the basis of their skills, not just reject them just because they are transgender people. And I am very thankful to this institution, thankful to Baoiam that they are coming up with this opportunity. Maybe I would have been happy if they would have come up with this initiative when I was struggling for my job. But okay, not for me, but better for the larger community. I wish them a huge luck, and I would love to, be a part of this initiative. Thank you. Please forward this and please share this with your people who are from the community, your relative, your friends, so that they can get this opportunity to become an upskilled person and to be at a place where I am today in an organization. Have a nice day.